Welcome back, everybody, to Whip on the BlitzKraft server. Of course, I believe I have enough materials to do this crazy thing that I kind of want to do. Alright, now the first step is we're going to have to build something that we've seen before and go someplace we've died before to get a very interesting component and have a very interesting spell. Alright, well, seeing as we really don't have any other space for it up here, I guess it's gonna be right over here. I don't know if Al Hannibal would approve of this sort of thing. I know the other team certainly wouldn't, but hey, nobody had fun without breaking a few legs, right? Uh, Alrighty-o. Anyway, long story short, I've gotten quite powerful in recent days, and I've decided that it's time to try something a little unconventional. I want to know what the summon spell does, and I believe what you need to do is kill enough of the same mob while you have this crystal phylactery in your inventory. Now, to that end, I believe there's one place that has the strongest Ars Magica mob we can get reasonably, and it will undoubtedly freak out the other team if we do that. I am, of course, thinking of the Hell Cows that totally murdered us way back when. Let's set my my Zula Claw, or whatever I've named it, to return to sender mode in case this ends up killing me. Nothing has killed me in a long time, but I do not have a death wish. Don't get me wrong. I believe I can remember how Hannibal made the portal the first time around, and I believe it does, in fact, need to be powered, which it automatically is being powered. Okay. The Hell Cow Dimension is a very hostile place, but I can fly now, so I should be okay. Let's hope. All you need is an evil-looking book, one of these gateways, I believe. And when it's powered enough... Oh, I get it. I built it next to the moon-powered one, and obviously that's not going to work, because it's only powered during the nighttime, and it's not night. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna need my wrench, I think. Where's that? There we go. Crystal wrench. Let's go a little back and forth here. I think I can grab this through this to there. If I'm not mistaken, this should... Well, actually, maybe not. I think it's more direct. I don't think I actually need to touch the crystal pillars. I believe now it should, if I'm lucky, start sending energy to the keystone receptacle over here. I don't think that's actually the case. Alright, I may have to wait till nighttime to actually succeed at this. Alright, so it turns out that, yeah, it is charging, but it's only at 4%. Geez, this is going to take forever. I don't know how much charge it needs before the gateway can activate, but, that's what the problem is. I'm just going to have to let that sit before this weird plan can come to fruition. Alright, so I ended up switching them to diamond blocks. As cool as it is to have, like, 4 different nexuses on each of these 4 corners, practicality says go with the one that gives you the most power, and, I might as well do something else while I'm waiting for that to charge. I built a roller coaster. I guess I'll go show you that. It's not a big deal. I always tend to build roller coasters. This one in particular starts from the very bottom of our base, flies out of the air onto this one weird track, and I couldn't really think of a way to do this other than put a bunch of floating track around our base. Up through the air, and stops you right here. So you can easily change around the player beacon, or go right into the promised land, or go to our next stop, which happens to be, of course, what we've seen last time, the Ars Magica Battle Arena, sorry. And that automatically leads to a holding track where you can quite easily battled the Air Guardian. I don't know if you can catch it in a minecart. I'm not going to try because our next stop, can you guess where it is, guys? Come on. I'll give you until this ride finishes. Or until right about now. Where's it going to end up? Any clues? Well, it's a Flippian roller coaster. Where do you think it goes? How about 40 feet down, right back to the beginning? Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of minecart tracks, okay? And although that roller coaster is a bit circuitous, it's a much easier way than just flying straight up into the sky for some reason. While we are waiting for that to charge, let's try doing something extremely stupid. That sounds like a good plan, right? Okay, so Hannibal left me this broken ring. I believe that if I fix this up a little bit with Vintium torches on all the sides, and then toss a few items in, we'll find another Guardian we can fight. I don't actually know if it's a very good idea for me to fight it or not, since I believe it destroys lots of terrain. But we're far enough from the base, right? Right? Do I actually have any offensive spells for fighting a Guardian? Magic Bolt sucks. It probably doesn't take fall damage. I don't want to send it to the other base. I don't know if I can steal items from it. I don't know if it's going to get me. Corey is not going to help. Everything else just kind of seems... I mean, we can try the Mage Beam spell, but I think that's actually far too strong for me to cast still. Yeah, apparently I can. Alright, let's give that a shot. It's worth a try. And at the very least, I can do the whole Strength 4 thing again. Okay, so this, and a Chimerite, and I believe that should summon the Earth Guardian. Yes, okay, so first of all, you. Does the beam actually hurt you? I don't know. Does this sword actually hurt you? A little bit, okay. So backup plan is Shadow Beam Staff as well. Last time I fought this guy, I used, what was it again? Actually, let's try using the, that other one that's a lot less strong. This one here. If we had mana. Ah, curses. Okay, if we don't have mana, in that case, let's go over here. And then let's try it. Well, once our mana gets back to normal. Last time I fought him, I used the electricity core, which we don't actually have anymore. So, hopefully this Strength 4 trick will be all we need. Oh, that's able to take out a pretty good chunk of his health. Ars Magica Guardians are extremely strong, as you know by now. I don't even dare to bring out the fire or the Winter Guardian just yet. This guy, though, if I killed him, still only drops the blue orb. Fairly interesting. But there is something else, if you were curious. As you saw, the Air Guardian dropped the Air Sled. The Air Sled is an item that can only be gotten from him, and in fact, kind of sucks a little bit. Let's see here. Let's go back for more Chimerite. The point is, all of the bosses have really good drops, and I kind of want some of them. Specifically the Arcane Guardians one, but I don't think I'm strong enough just yet. As odd as that sounds. What was the other piece I needed, anyway? Let me just check my Arcane Compendium here again. Oh, blue topaz. Correct. I mean, even with all my strength, I mean, I don't know. The Arcane Guardian supposedly can do crazy stuff like teleport, get through your armor. He's basically the strongest magical boss ever. So I'm not totally up to fighting him, I don't think. The Earth Guardian, on the other hand, seems to be okay. I mean, if I didn't have super armor, I can see why he would be a massive issue. And since he only drops the water orb, I call it that because that's what you get from the Water Guardian too. It doesn't seem like a big deal. But if I can get him to drop his armor, the Earth armor is actually significantly amazing. And right now I'm going to fight him one more time while I have Strength 4 on. Or maybe twice more, whatever, because I got the water elemental items, but that too took over 8 of them. So we're going to try to grind this guy really quickly here. I don't think we can actually get our crystal phylactery filled up on Earth Elemental, so there's no worry there. I don't really see a huge issue with that. Oh, we better sleep in our bed too. Because the whole point of this is I'm just kind of biding my time for the portal to charge so I can go capture some hell cows. Because that's a good plan. Oh my god. No, I'm going to make a summon spell, summon hell cow. And then we're going to see what happens. I believe he also broke the Vintium torches. Or at least one of them. There we go. Okay. Oh shit, not all 64, please. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's got to be in the center. Fair enough. I think our Strength 4 wore off, though. Yeah, you can see how big of a difference that Strength 4 made against this guy. I mean, I looked at the video later about the Nature Guardian, and it still seemed to do about the same amount of damage. This guy, though, I can tell from his health bar going down enough. I think it's actually kind of iffy. Does the Strength 4 potion actually do anything? I mean, maybe it'll kill him twice as fast, but is twice as fast something that matters? Oh, and he also drops Earth Essence, apparently, which is good. Not saying this is a guy that I'm totally okay with farming. I mean, obviously killing the one that'll die in 3 hits is a much better source of income, if we consider it that way. 1, 2, 3. Did he break more torches? Why is it not happening? Supposedly it's just an emerald, a chimerite, and a blue topaz. Yeah, okay, it was just glitching, I think. I think he's also fond of destroying these trees, which is another good reason to not spawn him nearby. Alright. This is a little bit silly. But, yeah, we still didn't get this special drop. That's okay, though. Let's go see how that Nexus thing is doing. Is it over 6% yet? 12, yeah, it's gone twice as far. So we did make a difference there. But obviously, 10% is still not enough. So, I'll meet you in a bit. Alright, let's test something else out. Let's say, for example, I've just cast Froststorm, right? That causes it to rain, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, let's say that I've created a new block called the Caster Rune, which needs 93.75 essence. Oh, I think I actually need to hit something for it to rain. Okay, in that case, what is the nearest entity? Donkey! It's gonna be you. And it started raining. Okay, good. Now, this caster rune is something I've never experimented with before. I believe it's just like the caster block from the old Ars Magica, only just by standing on it, the spell is used. And you're probably thinking, what spell did I use? Well, obviously, Rain Banish, something that I really don't like having in my inventory all the time. So, being able to keep that right here means that as I'm working on my spells, if it happens to rain ever for whatever reason, be it my own spell or something like that, probably not me again, that was just a test, I can just step on that thing and boom, no more rain. Seems like a good deal to me, right? And I don't think it's actually used. I don't think the effect happens if it's not raining. So that'll do. In fact, if I think about it really nicely, whenever we create that battle arena, being able to create little things that whenever people walk onto them and it regenerates them would make some really interesting areas. For example, if people had to capture some points. Now, how are you doing? Still only 16%. Dang it. Okay. Well, anyway, that was a good little test, too.